What's going on, everyone? Lullet here. Celcius Network. Basically, the app that you can earn the most amount of Bitcoin interest with, regardless of having any type of platform coin or token with them. Today, we'll be doing an app walkthrough of the Celcius Network app itself, so you'll know everything you gotta know, literally, and we'll go step by step, and with that, we'll get straight into it. Alright, so looking at the app, when you press the actual Celcius logo itself on screen, which is over here at the bottom right, basically you get these options of different tabs that are available through the app. And so we'll be going through them one by one. Pressing the community info tab, basically you see that Celcius's member count is 500K plus. And as of March 9, 2021, total assets are more than $10 billion. And Celcius covers all gas and network fees for its customers. And so far, Celcius users have saved $3,207,000 and $529.80. They do cover all these fees, but at the same time, I know that they do have limited withdrawals per month, so that's something to take note of. And in terms of most popular coin, they have Bitcoin, and basically through this tab, you see kind of the high level kind of statistics / kind of why is Celcius amazing. So as we scroll on, feel free to pause and take a glance, but basically just going through it and kind of explaining kind of what the high level is of Celcius. Celcius has its own token for its platform known as CEL, C-E-L, and so what we see on screen right over here is there actual tiers depending on how much percentage of your portfolio worth with Celcius is in their own token. And so there's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And they also come with their own benefits, and we'll get there soon enough. But basically in the middle column, they say percentage of users in the tier. And if you look at it, platinum is basically where the majority of folks are. And I don't disagree, because if you're actually with Nexo or Celcius or other type of platforms and services, it kind of makes sense to take full advantage of what they have to offer, given that they're willing to use your funds to buy their platform token, etc. It says 58.68% of users actually earn in CEL, but if you're a US citizen, you cannot earn in CEL. You can actually just earn the same cryptocurrency which you deposit in. So if you deposit Bitcoin, you can get Bitcoin interest. If you deposit Ethereum, you'll get interest in Ethereum, etc. Looking at the tabs again, we'll go to borrow next. So pressing borrow, basically apply for a loan, and there's a calculator, and you can borrow cash instantly. So you can get USD as well as stablecoin options such as USDC at the best interest rates on the block, so it says. And so if you go apply for a loan, you have two options, so stablecoin and dollars. And at a high level, pause if you want to read the details. And if you go back, if you go to calculator, you can basically just calculate what are you actually looking at. And so the bottom is where I want to point out this loan to value percentage, because there's basically the USP, the unique selling point of Celcius, is that if you have 25% loan to value, so for example, if you have $10,000 equivalent in crypto with Celcius, you can take up to $2,500, and that would maintain that 25% loan to value at the highest level, not accounting for market fluctuations. And if you do that, selecting your term here, you actually get an APR of 0.95%. A huge disclaimer over here is basically that with Celcius or Nexo or Blockfi or other similar services where basically you can take a loan against your own crypto, aka these collateralized loans. The issue, and it's not really an issue, but play your cards right, where when you want to get that max value of getting interest and you can get a loan out at the same time, it doesn't work really that easily. And so if you have a loan against your crypto, that same crypto that's collateralized won't be earning interest for X amount of time, depending on your loan terms, or depending how the actual terms and conditions are, depending on the service. Coming back to the tabs, we got My CEL next. So if you press My CEL, you got Overview, Earnings, Loans as the main tabs. And my CEL ratio is 0% because I don't have any CEL, because I'm based out of America, so I can't really take advantage of all the other features that Celcius has to offer. At the same time, it is the provider of the most interest in Bitcoin, for example, without having any type of platform token. So when it says, how do we calculate your loyalty level? If you press it, basically those same 4 levels of bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, if you have at that top row 5 to 10% in CEL, or 10 to 15% for silver, and so on and so forth, you're basically getting an earning bonus, and in addition to an earning bonus, you're getting that discount on loan interest that you would pay. If you notice on the previous screen, it said that I would pay 0.95% if I paid my interest in CEL. And so, because I'm a bronze tier, that was that 5% reduction in interest rate. And as you go on, you get that cheaper interest rate. So coming to the earnings tab, basically the same message about American residents not being able to earn CEL token. And when you go to loans, basically pay less for loans, and based on my loyalty level, it's 5% less. So next up, looking at profile, and I'll keep it brief because it's pretty generic, but there's one angle that I wanted to point out, and it's insurance. So it looks like a new product that's rolling out, and it says, we're building a self-insurance feature to protect you from counterparty risk. So that's pretty cool that they have other type of services that are coming up, not just like everyone else, but they're actually being innovative by accounting for items like counterparty risk. These next two tabs are pretty generic. So we got withdraw, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then you got, on the other hand, transfer, where you can basically transfer as you need. And so coming back over here, you go to wallet. And so basically, you got $567.72 at the time of this recording, based on Bitcoin's price, naturally, and that's in terms of USD. And so how it works is, let's go to reward rates at the top right. And how Celcius pays out is there are certain percentages on screen. Feel free to pause. I'm just going to keep scrolling. But how it works is that you actually get paid out weekly. And depending on what service you're using, if you use Blockfi, for example, then you get paid out monthly. And if you're using, for example, Nexo, then you'll get paid out interest daily. Coming back to the screen, basically you can adjust kind of the view of how you look at things. You can also sort it in, for example, a grid view where you see Bitcoin over here, but these are my actual holdings, aka what I have with Celcius. And if you go to available coins, naturally you're going to see what type of coins you can actually buy, sell, trade, etc., etc. Basically the same similar list that we saw on coins that you can earn interest with Celcius. And coming soon coins, if we go over here, let's see what they have. So you have Yearn Finance, YFI, you got Curve DAO token, you got HBAR, you got ADA, aka Cardano. If we go to rewards rate, for example, just to show that example, you can see you can actually calculate how much interest you would actually kind of get. So example, if you have 1 BTC and it's priced this much at the time of this recording, 6.2% is regular, and naturally if you want to earn and sell, if you have that option, you can do that as well. But basically they give you how much rewards are you looking at per week in terms of an actual dollar amount, and when you look at rewards per year, it's basically prorating that and giving you that final amount. So coming back to this screen, basically if you scroll down, you can see the interest I've earned on the right side. Basically it pays out every week, and if you observe carefully, it says BTC reward, naturally because I have BTC in it, and I don't see any other types of rewards because I don't have any other type of cryptocurrency with Celcius at this very time. So if you come back to this screen and press the actual balance, basically as you scroll down, you can get that same view of that weekly type of payout. And what you don't see on the other side, aka your interest or rewards earned, basically you see this $30 over here, which is basically a referral bonus that I earned. So appreciate if you use the link. But with that, we'll end it here. Peace. Yo, what's going on, guys? If you know Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator, the maker, the everything behind Bitcoin, I have a conversation with them. It's coming out tomorrow, so subscribe, because you know how it is. But till then, I'm actually really excited for this one, so trust, subscribe. We'll see you soon. Peace for reals this time.